Various ministries and agencies in Lagos State have been engaging the press on their activities and achievements in the last 1 year as part of events to commemorate Governor Akinwumi Ambode's second year in office. Well, the next report captures the event.
The 2017 ministerial briefing on the activities and performance of various government institutions continued for the third week running with the Ministry of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Relations. The ministry's mandate is to coordinate activities relating to safety and security of lives and property of Lagosians and interface with other ministries to put in place strategies towards efficient emergency management in the state. The ministry supervises the activities of the Lagos State Fire Service, the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency (LASEMA), the Lagos State Safety Commission, and the Lagos Neighborhood Safety Agency.
When we assumed office, the response time to emergencies was not as effective. And we also realized the need to address the challenges previously faced by responders. We have since put in place various strategies aimed at finding a holistic solution to efficiently improve on the processes of emergency management in the state. I am glad to let you know that these strategies have started to yield fruits.
It reports that in the last 1 year, its agencies received 1,225 emergency calls, out of which 988 were fire calls, 139 rescue calls, and 90 false calls. Its agencies attended to 242 road crashes, 2 incidences of oil spillage, 5 incidences of gas explosion and emission, and 6 cases of flooding. The list also includes 2 cases of street light electrocution, 8 cases of fallen tankers, 15 cases of illegally parked trucks, 1 case of eroded power line, among others.
As a government, we are determined to imbibe a paradigm shift from the orthodox strategy of waiting for emergency to occur and then respond. We have scaled up activities of our monitoring and surveillance unit so as to further equip them to be able to prevent and mitigate against unnecessary loss of lives and property. While I commiserate with residents who might have at one time or the other lost property and loved ones to any of disasters, I pray that God gives them support and help them get back to their normal lives.
The ministry, through the State Fire Service, also carried out several enlightenment programs on disaster management. In addition, about 99.7 billion naira worth of properties were saved from the fire incidences recorded within the period under review, while the cost of properties lost is estimated at 16.62 billion naira. Next is the Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment. The ministry initiates, formulates policies, and it also sets and regulates standards for wealth creation and employment-related matters in Lagos State. In the last 12 months, the ministry held stakeholders summits and interactive sessions aimed at seeking solutions to the challenge of unemployment and designed ways to create employment and entrepreneurship opportunities for all Lagosians. One of its noticeable achievements from May 2016 till date is the establishment of the State Employment Trust Fund. The state government commits 6.25 billion naira yearly to support micro and small businesses.
Since the inauguration in March, it has provided funding support to micro, small, and medium enterprises, especially in the state. We believe that every single Lagosian should have access to capital under the Employment Trust Fund in a very competitive manner, subject to meeting eligibility criteria. And we also believe that it should cut across all spheres, all spectrum of the society.
The board of the trust fund received a total of 3,758 applications in the first batch of the pilot project. The commissioner also explains that other projects are being planned to enhance entrepreneurship.
As of to date, the fund received an application of 3,758 applications, 2,304 medium enterprises, whilst 1,454 SMEs. And this is in the first batch of the pilot project. Out of this, 705 applicants met the eligibility criteria and was approved by the board. And the first beneficiaries were presented offer letters, and this was done in an open ceremony at the Blue Roof, and they received checks ranging from 50,000 to 5 million, which will assist them in growing their business, scale them up, and also create more jobs. The second batch, the fund received 1,937 applications. And out of this, the board approved 696 and gave out funds totaling about 855 million plus. And the successful applicants have been contacted to meet the conditions that precede the disbursement of these loans. In fulfillment of the state mandate in wealth grade, the fund has approved loans totaling 1.76 billion so far for about 1,401 beneficiaries.
Meanwhile, last week, the ministry launched the State Graduate Internship Scheme, a 3-month paid internship scheme for post-NYSC graduates designed to give them an opportunity to develop employability skills which are vital in securing employment. The ministry is partnering the National Association of Small-Scale Industrialists, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and the Nigerian Employers Consultative Association to provide outlets for the interns. The 2017 Ministerial Press Briefing continues with more ministries presenting their reports in the coming days.